I'm here with the head facilitator for British Columbia, the head course facilitator for British Columbia, Wayne Elderton. We're here at a gathering of course facilitators for the first instructor course of the year. And Wayne, can you talk a little bit about the genesis of the course itself, and how it started way back a few years ago when you first got involved, in comparison to where it is today?
So what we've been doing with the course is trying to understand what are the needs of the people that are taking this course. So pretty much the instructors are doing Parks and Rec programs, working with beginners. So we've really tried to design the course around these are the tools that they need to be really successful at that particular job. And that's basically the evolution of the course, and how I've written the course is all the learning activities and the things that facilitators need to do in order for them to get solid practical experience and to improve their mastery of the material, so they can feel very competent and empowered when they go out and teach Parks and Rec lessons.
Now, we've got a few facilitators here. You've got some newer facilitators, more experienced facilitators. Why is it good to bring all the facilitators together in this large course here at the Grand Connaught Tennis Centre?
So what it does is it makes the facilitator training, which is what we use. The first course of the year is always the facilitator training. And what we do with it is just like you said, we bring all the facilitators together, but the power of it is it's actually during an actual course. So we're not just talking about the theory of, well, here's how you would run a course, but we're getting practical experience. The facilitators get to go out and try to do these things practically. They get feedback from the more experienced facilitators. It's actually a whole mentoring system all involved as well.
Hey, thanks for doing this, Wayne.
Thanks, Neil.
I'm with Andy Sutton, and Andy is the head course facilitator in Ontario. Andy also is the facilitator, Tennis Canada's TPA Facilitator of the Year. Andy, can you describe, being from Ontario, what are some of the differences that you're seeing in this course out here in BC compared to what you're doing in Ontario?
I think the biggest difference is that in Ontario, the courses we run are generally larger. With the size of the courses we have, typically a large course would be 32 to 36 people, where this particular course, which is a large course for BC, is around 24 people. And so there's a couple of differences that makes. One, it would be very rare for us to work by ourselves doing a course. Almost all the time there would be 2 or 3 facilitators, where at a normal time for courses here, there's often courses that run with one facilitator, and that just lends a bit of a different dynamic to the way the courses are run. But the other thing that I see is it was my main mission for coming out to see this course was to get a chance to work with Wayne Elderton, who's written most of the curriculum. And so when we deliver courses in Ontario, we're delivering our interpretation of the manual. Where getting to see the course delivered through the eyes of the person who's written the manual is really instructive, and so that's kind of what I was really hoping to get from it.
Great. Now, if you're thinking about taking the course, you're new, you want to get involved in certification and maybe make this a job or career, what advice would you give to somebody who's thinking about registering for the instructor course?
I would say the biggest piece of advice I could give would be when you come to the course is designed to be practical, in the sense that we don't lecture to you. You come and you participate in activities where you experience the material. And the biggest thing is, instead of sort of disappearing into the background and hoping that the material will sort of wash over you and you'll retain some of it, is to be prepared to put yourself on the line and experience the material. Really be prepared to go ahead and volunteer to be the person who's leading groups, the person who's out there experiencing it, because in that way you really get a much better experience, and so you retain a lot more information. The course actually has been described, and I really love this word, as transformative. When it's done that way, people come into the course one way, and then they feel like they've really been transformed into a much better instructor, by the time they're done.
Great. Andy, welcome to Vancouver, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me. I'd love to come back, get a chance to look around.
I'm here with Tracy Bennett, Tennis Canada's Coaching Excellence Award recipient. You coached an under-16 girls national champion as well as a wheelchair champion. Tracy, what is it about certification? Why did you want to get involved in certification, and what do you like about Tennis Canada's instructor course?
I got involved in coaching certification, Neil, because I love what I do. I love coaching, and one of the biggest reasons would be because I love being a mentor. I love to mentor my students, and being involved in the course, the coaching course, allows me to have more of depth to my role. I can now not only have an impact on juniors and junior development, but also on coaching and coaching development. And I can be a mentor in that area as well, which is extremely rewarding for me.
Trace, thanks for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks, Neil.
I'm with Hassan Askari, who is Tennis Canada's TPA Pro of the Year for this year. Hassan, what has inspired you to get involved in tennis certification?
Basically, Wayne asked me, what do you think about joining the team, and having the experience with the coaching development team of BC, contributing to where I am in my life and my coaching and career, really inspired me to think outside of the box. One day my passion was just to help other kids to grow and become a better tennis player. Now, what if I could contribute to other coaches around and help them improve a bit more in the way they deliver and the way they aim to improve their kids? So that would be another wonderful opportunity to help the growth of tennis in general, and making sure every kid out there is getting a chance to work with a caring and well-rounded coach.
Hassan, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.